17 for Odom. 81-66, Clippers by 15. Scottie Pippen has the ball. Sabonis will catch, shoot, miss, and be fouled. Free throws for Arvydas Sabonis.
Really wasn't a great pass by Pippen. Sabonis did a terrific job just to get a hand on it, and then he's so big, just turns and gets fouled by Rooks.
Sean Rooks gets the foul, and Sabonis will go to the line as substitutions for L.A. Olowokandi and Piatkowski about to return. Sacramento Kings, led by Chris Webber, they're making a royal visit to Staples Center on Friday night, March 2nd. Come out and watch them take on Lamar Odom, Darius Miles, the rest of the Clippers. Tip-off at 7:30 as Sabonis misses the foul sheets. Good seats still available for that one at all Ticketmaster outlets, or call 1-800-4NBA-TICKS. Great article and cover article in Sports Illustrated about that exciting Sacramento ball club. 81-67. The Clippers by 14 as Sabonis makes 1 out of 2. Keon Dooling brings it ahead to Lamar Odom. Steps across the timeline. Back to Dooling. Looks inside to Odom. Battling to Pippen. Runs to the basket. 8 in the shot clock. Darius Miles rises for a bad-looking jumper. Rebound. Odom lost it. Fought for, taken by Stoudemire. Ahead to Pippen. Clippers by 14. Sean Kemp has it. He'll fire a 19-foot flip. Rebound Miles. Clippers have the ball. 7th rebound for Darius. Attendance tonight over 20,000. 20,001. The 5th sellout of the year for the Clippers. Fans really flocking to the building to see this exciting young club play, and I tell you, they are fun to watch. Odom inside to Olowokandi. Laying up and in with the left hand. Oh, the Candyman is a season-high 22. Another dandy assist for Lamar Odom. Clippers lead 83-67.
And again, Candy recognizing where the advantage was. Turns over the right shoulder. Just dropping it in with the left hand.
Sabonis run about a 3. He'll drive to the hole and lay it in. Arvydas Sabonis. Wow. A slow motion drive to the basket. 83-69, Los Angeles. 6:44 to go. At the other end, a foul will be called. Darius Miles will go to the free throw line.
Now, I've seen Sabonis make this move many times before. He was playing for Real Madrid in the Spanish league. I played for his biggest rival, also in Madrid. We used to play each other about 5 times a year. In a timeout taken, Clippers still in control here from Staples Center. What a game they are playing. They lead it 83-69.
When we launched Verizon Wireless, we didn't just create affordable coast-to-coast calling plans with no roaming or long-distance charges. We created an entirely new kind of wireless communications company. Single rate, only from Verizon Wireless. Join in.
It's the kind of thing we can only keep quiet about for so long. The 300-horsepower Lincoln Navigator is the best-selling full-size luxury SUV in America. And with 0.9% APR limited-term financing and a 3-year complimentary maintenance program, your California Lincoln dealer is making a little noise of his own. Lincoln, American luxury.
Great evening to you. I'm Todd Donahoe, and check out what we're working on tonight for your 11 p.m. Southern California Regional Sports Report. Tonight saves the day for UCLA. We'll hear what the Bruins are saying after their overtime thriller in Corvallis. Plus, Terry LeBron reports from Riviera. Can Tiger claw his way back to the top on Sunday? So for 30 minutes of nightly sports news, all dedicated to Southern California home teams, stay tuned for your 11 p.m. Regional Sports Report.
Fox Sports Net 2 presents Clippers basketball, brought to you by Jack in the Box, or we don't make it till you order it. And by Staples. Staples has everything you need for your business at guaranteed low prices. Clippers by 14 with 6:42 to go in this basketball game. Alvin Gentry trying to just get this one over with now and hold on to that lead. Last 4-game winning streak back in 1997.
You can bet he'll be doing a little clock watching as this game progresses. 6:42 remain here. Can't go fast enough for Coach Gentry, but I tell you what, they're playing terrific. Continuing to attack, as evidenced by Miles going to the glass, and here are the 2 free throws as a result.
68% of the just completed road trip. He was well below 50% prior to that. He's up over 50% now, and he makes that one.
And what kind of trip did he have? Boy, did he finish strong.
There he is again with a white headband and the cornrows and the free throw. 85-69, the Clippers.
And Wallace is back for Portland. Schrempf is checked in as well.
On the wing, it will go to Wallace. Sean Kemp came in and contributed. 3 fouls. Stoudemire has it out front. Pippen goes in to Wallace. Rasheed. He may try to do it himself now, and he's good enough that he could. 85-71, Los Angeles. 6:15 remaining in the ball game. They get a steal. They get a goal. They get a three-pointer. Keon Dooling with the foul.
You can bet Jeff McGinnis will be coming soon.
How about now? So that's 4 in a row and a chance for 5 quick points for the Trail Blazers to get right back in the ball game.
I really don't think it was Darius Miles' fault. His pass from Dooley was led. It led him to turn a certain way with his back to the defense, and Wells came up in a hurry.
Bonzi at the line, makes it.
Boy, that's a big 5-point flurry by the Trailblazers.
85-74 L.A. Walker leaves it again. Where does it go? Hugh Hollins isn't sure. They get out to L.A. Pippen will appeal. In vain. By Palmer breaks the tie. Odom will bring it in right in front of us.
And luckily, and I'm going to repeat, luckily, the Clippers retained, not because of the call. Lamar was looking up the floor, and Pippen attacked him. He didn't see him come.
Can't get the ball in. Finally find McGinnis. They only have 3 seconds to get it across the timeline. And they do to Miles. With about a half second to spare. Darius to the basket. Oh, the candy! Oh, the rookie making a play. And the candy man finishing it off. 87-74 Los Angeles. That's a big hoop. Stoudemire, sideline, jump shot, basket. Damon Stoudemire's second goal of the game, 87-76. Miles lays it away. Taken by Miles. Blazers can cut it to single digits. Pippen for 3. Bingo! You knew they weren't going to go away. 87-79 Los Angeles. The pressure's bothering the Clippers. Miles turns it over. Pippen for 3. No good. Rebound Odom. Lamar motors up court for the Clippers. Has the ball left of the circle. 8-point lead inside to Miles. Creates some space. Draws the foul. Foul will be on Wallace. Alvin Gentry wants to talk to Lamar Odom. And Lamar, a little disheveled, comes over to the sidelines to talk to his coach and mentor.
Well, normally when a team puts on full court pressure, it'll be man-to-man style. And Jeff McGinnis usually just waves the rest of the Clippers down, and he can handle the pressure. This time, Portland, they're attacking and double-teaming and staying with the double team. Each time a Clipper catches the ball, they're being attacked by 2 guys. And I don't think they've seen this kind of pressure all year.
Miles free throw, perfect.
Boy, those are big.
88-79.
I say those, plural, like he's going to make them both. I'm hoping, I guess.
There he is again. Settles in at the free throw line. He was 4 for 4 last game. He's 4 for 4 tonight. 89-79. The Clipper lead is 10. 5 minutes to go. Blazers trying to get a big comeback. In deep will go well. Knocked away. Stolen by Odom. Clippers bring the ball back up. Into the basket. Odom coast to coast. Clippers lead by 12. Damon Stoudemire swings it over to Detlef Schrempf. He'll spin in the lane. A wild shot, not close. Picked away. Off Pippen. Out of bounds to Los Angeles.
Boy, 2 great defensive stops by the Clippers. Couldn't have come at a better time. And Odom knows how to finish. Figures I'm going all the way to the goal. Extends that long left arm out. Even Wallace can't get to it.
Almost could have gotten an offensive foul with the right arm. Could have. Lamar will bring the ball up court against Detlef Schrempf. Into the front court to Darius Miles.
Ooh, he had Olivakady for a lob, thought better of it.
4.5 minutes remaining. Los Angeles leads by 12. Feels like a 2-point game, doesn't it? Lamar Odom has it against Detlef Schrempf.
You just got to get a shot this time. Don't
4 in the clock, 3 in the clock, 2 in the clock, 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. Rebound, controlled by the Clippers. That burns up 24. Now they'll go for 24 more. But they want to score. They want to get a better shot than that.
Yeah, I don't think Lamar was aware. He did not realize the one tick on the clock.
McGinnis to the hole. It is stripped away by Stoudemire. Wells behind the back. Foul from behind by Piatkowski, but good enough foul. But Wells couldn't score.
And I wonder if Mike Dunleavy's wondering why Bonzi Wells trying to reverse slam dunk that basketball. If he goes in strong, he might get 2 and a 1. He was going to reverse dunk it.
That's terrible. That is.
It really is. And
Pike got
a lot of ball. I think Portland's fortunate to come away with a 2 free throw.
Wells will shoot 2. He's 3 out of 5. Makes that one. 91-80. Clippers lead by 11. Wells right at his season average. Steve Smith will come in, and veteran Detlef Schrempf will go out of the game. Smith, an amazing player with a game on a line like this. Watch out for number 8. Wells will try again. Clippers by 11. Wells makes it 10. 3:51 to go. A terrific ball game this has been. Lamar Odom will bring it up against the pressure. Goes back to McGinnis. Odom into the offensive end. Lamar down the lane, run to the goal, lay it up, can't get it in. Rebound taken by Wallace. He made that same shot just a moment ago. Stoudemire the other way to Smith for 3. Bingo. Uh-oh. I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. 91-84, Clippers by 7. 3:27 to go in the game. Clippers just need to keep scoring. They don't have enough points to win this game yet. Pippen with a foul.
You just got to be so careful with Scottie Pippen in the backcourt. He's so long, you get his hands on anything.
And he knows every trick in the book. He'll hold you with one hand and strip the ball away with the other. Free throws coming for the Clippers. Steve Smith, such a great clutch player.
Oh, his game is just built so solidly. Doesn't matter whether it's the beginning of the game or the end of the game. He plays the same way.
Odom at the line for the first time tonight. He's moved it up to 70% now from the free throw line. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Free throw by Lamar is no good.
First one of the night.
Lamar's not at the point yet where he goes up at the game on the line. You feel like this is money in the bank. You still worry about it.
I do think he's better in the clutch than most. I think he's better with the game on the line than he is earlier in the game. But that one a little bit long. He goes through the same routine, always 3 dribbles.
Hunting for his 20th point. He has it. 92-84, Clippers by 8. The Blazers bring it back. 3:15 to go in the ball game. Get your seatbelts ready. Stoudemire, fans yelling for defense. Rasheed Wallace. Stoudemire for 3. Bingo! Damon Stoudemire's 54th 3 of the year. The Clipper lead is down to 5. 2:56 remaining. 92-87. LA on top. Odom running all the way to the basket. Kick it back to Piatkowski for 3. Bingo!
His first bucket of the night.
Not bad timing. 95-87. Blazers have the ball. Clippers have the lead. Wallace for 3. No good. Rebound, Bonzi Wells. He'll go up in traffic, get a block, but he's fouled. Free throws for Wells. Foul's going to be against Michael Olowokandi. Amazingly, his first of the ball game. 2:42 to go in the contest. Wells will be at the free throw line for the Portland Trail Blazers. What a contest here at Staples Center. More of the same. Monday night, 7:30. Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. They have Juwan Howard now. Wells will shoot 2.
Figures to be another high-scoring game on Monday. Dallas will really push the ball up the floor.
The kids with the Clippers jerseys. Wells' free throw is good. 95-88, the Clippers. Referee Greg Willard now is going to stop play for an automatic timeout. And they did on that last play. They reset the shot clock when the Portland Trail Blazers had the ball. They gave them a brand new clock, and Alvin Gentry's over here scolding the guys at the scorer's table. Timeout in the court, Clippers by 7.
He failed again, Master.
Well, don't just stand there. Bring me brain number 250.
But, Master, why don't you try Red Bull?
Huh? Red Bull?
You just never listen. Red Bull's the energy drink that revitalizes the body. Look.
What a beautiful body. Oh, son, we are going to be famous.
But Red Bull also stimulates the mind, Father. And I'm going off to be a thespian. You know, Shakespeare in the Park and all that loveliness. Red Bull gives you wings.
The Hyundai Elantra is making news again. In a 5-mile-per-hour crash test, the 2001 Elantra performed the best, better than Honda Civic, Ford Focus, and every other car tested. Elantra is also the only car in its class with standard side airbags and the freedom of America's best warranty plan. Maybe that's why consumer publications like Kiplinger's Personal Finance are saying it's the best new car under $13,000. Get the top-performing Elantra for just $12,494.
A kid was walking on a beach where the tide had left 1,000 starfish stranded. He began tossing them one by one back into the ocean when someone asked, "How could you think you're going to make a difference?" And as the kid tossed another fish back into the sea, he replied, "I made a difference to that one." If any one of us are going to make a difference, we first must believe that we can. Team up to improve your community.
The Clippers have a 7-point lead. 95-88, 2:41 to go. A classic ball game here tonight.
Well, you know it's going to come down to some critical plays down the stretch. 3 minutes to go. Stoudemire buries a three. Clippers attacking, feeling the heat. Odom had just gone all the way this time. Drive and kick. When Piatkowski had not made a field goal all night, nothing but net. That put him up by 8 points, 95-87.
Nice to be able to shoot the basketball. Still a ton of time remaining. The Blazers only 8 points in the third quarter, and amazingly they have 30 here in the fourth.
Wow. Hope they don't end up with 50 for the half. That'd be another 12.
Olowokandi been brilliant with 24 points. Odom, 20 points, rebounds, assists, steals, everything. Jeff McGinnis had a big third quarter with 11. Alvin Gentry trying to get this one home. And Darius Miles, he's just so cool, calm, and relaxed, I can hardly believe it. Piatkowski just made the big three. And Wells will go back to the line to complete the two-shot situation here. Bonzi on the ball game now is 6 out of 8. A little better than Norm as Gentry. Politics with referee Greg Willard. Wells free throw. It is good. 6-point LA lead. 2:41 to go. Piatkowski in the backcourt. Wells fouls him.
Looked like he hit him in the head early and there was no whistle. Then when he started to put the ball on the floor, the whistle comes.
But Bonzi, by his reaction, clearly did not want the foul. No, they're over the limit. Free throws for Piatkowski.
You put the best foul shooter for the Clippers on the line.
Piatkowski's three-pointer, the 81st of the season. His career best, 106 in 97-98. The Clippers' single-season record, Terry to hair. To Terry? Sure. 95-96, he had 139 threes, a franchise record. Piatkowski, 83% of the line, makes the free throw. 96-89. Don't forget Lawler's Law. First to 100 wins.
Here's where you just go through your routine. Hours of practice pay off.
Makes them both perfectly. 97-89. The Clippers by 8. 2.5 minutes to go in the game.
Portland's just been draining threes, too. They made 5 of them here in the fourth.
Clippers made 3 in the second half. Foul on Olowokandi.
And the Clippers are over the limit, too. That'll put Wallace at the stripe.
You hate to let these guys score without the clock running. Wallace, 2 out of 2 at the line, 78% on the year. He has 21 points. Got his technical foul already.
Who would you rather have, Ralph? Rasheed Wallace or Chris Webber?
Oh, that's a tough call. It really is.
I agree.
Webber maybe a little more of an all-around game. Free throw by Wallace is no good. 97-89.
Yeah, you got to be careful of Scottie Pippen over there next to all over Candy. He's so crafty.
Weber, a free agent this summer. Wallace gets 1 out of 2. The Clipper lead is 7. Clippers in a situation they can trade baskets, they can trade free throws.
And I'm surprised Portland pulling off the press here.
They just need to keep scoring. With 2:16 to go, Darius Miles, the rookie, earning minutes here at crunch time. Odom goes back to him. Not a good pass by Lamar. Gentry calling for a timeout. He can't call it. Only the players in the court can.
But it might help him. Stoudemire reached in. He's the one jumping with Darius Miles. So the Clippers should control the tap. They'll have another 14 ticks if they do get it.
He can out-jump Stoudemire, but Wallace is going to step in.
Well, it was Stoudemire, clearly, I thought. There they go. They'll get it right.
Yep. Violet Palmer comes in and says, no, Damon, you step in with fans like that.
Now watch Steve Smith. McGinnis better put a body on him.
We'll try to get it back between Piatkowski and McGinnis. He does. Piatkowski taps. Oh, Neil, my. He taps it to Wells.
He should have grabbed it.
Oh, me. He absolutely should have. It's a 5-point Clipper lead, 97-92. That's a terrible play by Pike. Odom in the paint. Runs up and throws it away. Clippers self-destructing. Three-pointer by Stoudemire. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Clippers ball. L.A. by 5. 1:44 to go. Oh, the Clippers have made just 2 terrible plays. I mean, Piatkowski was wide open to catch that ball with 2 hands and hold on to it. Timeout is taken on the court. 1:44 to go in the game. What do you expect? A wild finish? Why not? This is Clipper basketball.
And now for something genuinely different from Dodge. It's the truck that redefined what a full-size pickup should be. Dodge Ram. 1 million have switched to Dodge trucks. And now with low 0.9 financing on Ram, you'll find the difference may actually be even better. Dodge Ram. Different.
Will extra amenities in your life lead to greater happiness? Are 64 crayons in a box better than 8? Is there such a thing as too many cable channels? Avalon, the most luxurious, most refined sedan we've ever created.
Oh, me, oh, my. The Clippers lead at 97-92, and the Blazers so tough, so savvy. They know every trick in the book, and we saw it a moment ago. Watch Steve Smith, number 8, holding on to Jeff McGinnis, and McGinnis could not get back court.
And Wells releases. Piatkowski thinking McGinnis is going to be there, maybe tipping it to his pal. Whether that was designed or not, I still think Pike should have grabbed the ball. And Wells off to the races. Coach Gentry cannot have liked that vision in his mind.
Okay, fasten your seatbelts, gang. We need it here against these Portland Trail Blazers. The Clippers lead at 97-92. We're going down to the wire at Staples Center. Clippers on top. Odom with the ball. Blazers with 2 timeouts and a 20. The Clippers with 1 timeout. They go into the backcourt to Jeff McGinnis. The Clippers by 5. The score here would really put the Blazers in the hole. McGinnis against Stoudemire. Both teams out of fouls.
He wants to get it to Odom, and Pippen playing in front. He has to come way out to get it.
9 in the shot clock. Marquette to do this. A quiet play. Loose ball foul on Michael. They don't want that at all, because now the Blazers walk down here and no time goes off the clock in this possession.
The only thing I can think of is that Michael had his hands caught in the wrong spot. He often does. The rebound came out long. He went straight up after it. But if his hands are on the hips of Wallace, you know they're going to call it.
Blazers making their move.
Here comes the shot off. Oliver, can you see that left hand?
Well, it wasn't much of a shove. It certainly was contact.
But it's enough on the back of Wallace. As soon as the ball comes your way, that's where the officials' eyes will go.
Wallace will be at the line to shoot 2. He made 1 out of 2 a moment ago. Rasheed Wallace. Cherokee Park's about to check back in for LA. Free throw is good. The Los Angeles lead is down to 4. Tighten the seatbelts. This is getting scary. The Clippers led earlier this quarter, 76 to 58.
And it's not like they haven't scored this quarter. They got 23 in the period. So they're not going away and dying.
Wallace again. It's a three-point game. Yikes. 97-94 LA. Keon Dooling is in. He's trapped. They go to McGinnis ahead to Piatkowski. The Parks, and they didn't get off the layup. They had 2-on-1 and nobody wanted to shoot the darn basketball.
I think that's their biggest problem right now.
No question about it.
Pike could have pulled up from 15. They went back and forth. They have a little laugh about it. 1:14 to play. You might not get a better look in the final 16 seconds on this shot clock.
2-on-1, they get nothing. They luckily get the ball out of bounds. The Clippers by 3, desperate for a score here. 1:08 to go. McGinnis mishandles with 6 in the clock. Gets the ball to Odom. Lamar swoops to the basket. Does he get a basket? Odom makes the big hoop for LA. 99-94 the Clippers. 56 seconds to go. Wells in the hole, a quick score. Bonzi Wells does a job. 99-96 the Clippers. Full court pressure by the Trailblazers. They go to Odom. They take it away. Wells has it, and he takes timeout. Wow, great defense by a great team, the Portland Trailblazers. 49 seconds to go. The Clippers in a war at Staples Center against Portland, leading by 3.
20 million? Are you kidding? How's my man supposed to live on 20 million a year? I need 40 million or the deal's off.
Look, I want to represent you. Why? Because you boys have been getting the short end of the stick. No offense. Now, I get 50% off the top, 60% on all endorsements.
Sounds reasonable.
Yes, that is fair.
I know it's a lot, but I'm worth it. Nice, huh?
Hey, can we get one of those?
No. Fine, we don't have fingers anyway.
I am woman. Hear me roar. I am woman. Hear me roar. I am woman. Hear me roar. Can you feel it? For tickets, call 213-740-GO-SC.
Play a moment ago could wind up being critical in this basketball game. The Clippers have 2-on-1. Pike, I don't want it. Parks, I don't want it. Pike, I don't want it. Parks, I don't want it. Nobody wanted to shoot the darn ball.
What ends up happening, unfortunately, on that possession, Odom did make the shot, but still, you can understand maybe Cherokee, who had just checked into the ball game, not being in the flow, maybe not feeling confident, but he had Steve Smith on him when he got that pass from Piatkowski. I think Eric even got rid of the ball too soon when he caught a little jump pass. He should have turned and assessed the situation. But it's amazing that pressure defense by Portland can be so swarming.
Then Lamar turned it over in the inbound play. Blazers have the ball, trailing by 3. 48 seconds to go. Pass goes into Wallace. You got to run it if you get a double. Against Parks by himself for an easy, almost a concession basket. Clippers by 1. 99-98. 42 seconds to go. Inbound pass knocked away by Pippen. Out of bounds to LA. Now they have only 9 seconds to get it across the timeline.
When you can't run away, Parks and Piatkowski were clearly on the other side of the floor.
Miles looking on from the sidelines. Odom cannot run the baseline now. He'll bring it in, or try to. Emphasis on try. Can't get it in. Takes a timeout. The Clippers' final timeout of the game. Boy, it's a tough situation for Los Angeles. They lead it by 1 with 41 seconds to go, and they have the ball, and they're in trouble.
Do you need cash but are worried about getting the right deal? If you need cash to pay off bills for home improvements or just to spend as you like and you want the loan set up on your terms, call this toll-free number now. You'll know in 10 minutes or less if you qualify for up to $75,000 or more. And if you do, you could have a check in as little as 2 weeks. An Advanta loan specialist will work with you to design a loan that fits your individual needs. fixed or adjustable rate, terms to fit your budget and your financial goals, even if you've had credit problems in the past. Advanta has been helping homeowners get the cash they need for nearly 50 years. And Advanta was recently named one of America's most admired companies by Fortune magazine. So if you need cash fast, call Advanta or see us online. There's no quicker, easier way to get the money you need. Don't miss out. Call now. If you need cash, call Advanta now at 1-800-395-3254. In 10 minutes or less, you could be pre-approved for up to $75,000 or more. Call now, 1-800-395-3254.
The Blazers with 8 points in the third, 40 in the fourth. The Clippers have scored plenty here to win the game, but they've not been able to stop the Blazers, and the Clippers have turned it over. Only 8 times in 3 quarters, 7 times in the fourth quarter alone. The break now is the Clippers get to come to midcourt to bring the ball in, as Cherokee Parks will bring it. The Blazers guaranteed another possession. The Clippers are out of timeouts. The Blazers have 1 in the 20 remaining. Both teams are out of fouls.
Boy, you got to get it in here. This could be the ball game. You don't get it in.
They finally get the ball into Lamar Odom. And Lamar will bring it. The Clippers have to score the ball here. McGinnis into the front court.
Oh, I like this. McGinnis on this side, very effective coming out of the pick and roll.
Back of the shot clock. Down the lane, the kick to Dooley. Rookie out there in crunch time. Draws a foul from Wells. Well. A lot of weight in the shoulders of the young rookie from Missouri. Keon Dooley has been out there for a finish of a game, I don't think all season long. He's there now with the weight of the world on his young shoulders. He's 2 out of 2 at the line this evening.
Coming off his maybe worst stretch of the season, where the last 5 ball games of this trip where he couldn't hit a shot.
The Wallace Law has been taking a beating lately. First to 100 wins.
And this isn't helping, too, the fact that they took forever to get situated. Come on, Keon.
This is for 100 right here in a 2-point lead. Big free throw by Dooley. Olowokandi comes in to battle for a rebound. Parks comes out. Dale Davis comes in for Portland for the same reason.
Boy, with every substitution, I would remind my teammates, no timeouts left. You can't get in a bind and turn and call that timeout.
100 to 98. Darius Miles comes in. Piatkowski goes out. Coach getting all of his defensive players out there. Little surprise, Corey Maggette isn't among one of them. Dooley. Plenty of time to wait and think about this one.
And Pippen had a little earful for him.
I don't think it was encouragement. Dooley's free throw looks good, but it's not. The Clippers by 2. The Blazers have the ball. They have timeout. A 3-pointer would win it. A 2-pointer would send us into, oh no, overtime. Clippers lead 198. We're back with a finish after this.
Everybody loves an outrageous value, and everybody loves McDonald's, because we're the official supplier of outrageous values, like 99-cent Big Mac Mondays. Now you can get our famous Big Mac sandwich for an outrageous 99 cents each. The classic 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. A juicy deal at just 99 cents every Monday. McDonald's is the official supplier of 99-cent Big Mac Mondays and the outrageous values you love. McDonald's, because we love to see you smile.
At a premium. And the more you'll appreciate United's Economy Plus, with up to 5 extra inches of legroom. One more thing we're doing to make it easier to feel united.
The Clippers by 2 with 23 seconds to go. Coming up after the game, 11 p.m. Regional Sports Report, Southern California edition, tonight at midnight, right here on Fox Sports Net 2 or 11 o'clock on Fox Sports Net. Well, this is so much like the previous game this month. The Clippers win 90 to 89. Damon Stoudemire had 2 looks, could not cash in for the win. Now they're battling for a tie, or a 3-pointer would give them the win.
Very similar situation. Sean Rooks came into that ball game, hit a couple of free throws to seal it or give the Clippers the lead, which ended up holding up. But boy, you got to play defense here. Last possession.
Maggette is in now as the defensive player.
I like that move. Bonzi Wells so good one-on-one.
Maggette guards Wells. Miles is on Smith. Olowokandi on Wallace. McGinnis on Stoudemire.
I was going to say Miles on Smith. That raises a little question mark there. Steve Smith so good away from the basket.
Pippen will bring it in. A standing crowd here for the finish. Clippers lead at 198. 23 seconds to go. Damon Stoudemire has it to Pippen. Pippen against Odom.
He might just shoot it.
Inside to Wallace. 2-point LA lead. Wallace goes for the tie. It's an air ball. Taken by McGetty. He's fouled. Corey can wrap it up at the foul line. Rasheed Wallace with a big miss. McGetty the rebound. Corey smiling as he goes to the other end.
I wonder if Olowokandi got a piece. This was not a typical shot. A little bump. He shot it further than normal.
Got away with a little bump.
He did.
And that's to his credit. McGetty will be at the line to shoot two. Clippers lead by 2. 8 seconds to go. Corey McGetty, the biggest free throws of his Clipper career, probably his NBA career. Maybe his basketball career, played just 1 year at Duke. And coming off the bench.
And again, Portland trying to do everything they can to stall and take time.
Corey, 4 out of 6 tonight. Yes! The lead is 3. A little sigh of relief with that. The worst you can face now, you think, is overtime with 8 seconds to go.
Yeah, that one's big. Should calm your nerves.
One more now, and you're almost out of the woods.
Portland probably going to call a timeout.
They have a 20-second timeout remaining. McGetty, new rules this year. You can't advance the ball to midcourt with that timeout. Corey shooting no good. Uh-oh, not over yet. 7 seconds to go in the ball game. If Portland makes the 3, we're going to go to overtime for the 10th time this year.
Oh, no. Well, let's foul him. Don't let him shoot a 3. They gather around their coaches. No timeouts for either team. Oh, this is just like the last ball game.
Except the Clipper lead is 3. Then it was only 1. What a contest. And you say, how'd the Clippers give up an 18-point lead? Well, they're playing against maybe the most talented team in basketball, the Portland Trail Blazers.
Maybe the deepest team ever in the history of the league.
One of the great defensive teams in the league.
Now the question is, do you come out here, do you foul the dribbler, the catcher, before they get up a 3-point shot? It's kind of a risky move.
Yeah, I think so.
But you don't lose that way.
Well, you might. If they go in and make the free throws and you throw it away, you get fouled. I don't know. I would think not, but it's one of the strategies the coaches have to consider. Clippers by 3. Blazers bring it in. 7 seconds to go. They get the ball to Steve Smith. They need 3 points. Smith against the long arm Miles. To Stoudemire. He shoots. He scores. It's a 3-pointer. It's overtime. I don't believe it. Clippers won a 2-point basket. It's 3. Damon Stoudemire, who did not deliver earlier this month, delivers this time. On television, we want to get a replay to see where his feet were. Stoudemire is screaming for 3.
I think it was.
Let's watch it now. On television, we watch. No question about it, unless his foot came down before he let go of the ball.
And there's no way it did. This is a great shot by Damon Stoudemire. He's way beyond the line. He gets rid of it in plenty of time.
Absolutely.
Line drive. Oh, unbelievable shot.
Plenty of time might be a slight overstatement, but it's a legitimate 3-pointer, and the game is tied. And for the 10th time this year, the Los Angeles Clippers incredulously go into overtime. Alvin Gentry in the sidelines cannot believe what he has just seen. He said, oh my, we got to play 5 more minutes with these guys.
Oh,
Hugh
boy.
Hollins with his hands in the air for the 3. Good call by the referees. An incredible shot by a terrific young player in Damon Stoudemire. You got to give the man credit, and it wasn't like nobody was guarding anybody out there.
Oh, he stepped between 2 guys. Miles is there. Unbelievable. Would they make 6 3-pointers in the 4th quarter? Unreal. 101-101. Miles did a great job on Smith. Clippers do not foul. They do a great job, McGinnis and Miles, and disbelief. as the crowd is stunned and Portland dancing around.
Unbelievable again. The Clippers had lost their first 8 overtime games of the season. Then they won at Detroit to finally get the monkey off their back. So at least they don't have to think, hey, we can't win it overtime. They know now they can. But this isn't Detroit. This is Portland, to be sure. Both teams get 3 timeouts. The Blazers unbeaten in overtime, 2-0. Each team gets 3 timeouts and 3 team fouls back in their banks. Both teams are out of their 20s. They don't have them to carry over. It'll be Miles, Maggette, Odom, McGinnis, and Olowokandi.
And I'll tell you what, the Blazers are all smiles out there. Bonzi Wells, Steve Smith just looked over to official Greg Willard. He said, you gotta love it.
Well, they came from 18 down in the final quarter, Mike. That's quite a comeback.
43 points they put up in the fourth.
Olowokandi will jump with Wallace. The tap is controlled by the Clippers, but it goes to the Blazers. And Stoudemire, who just made the huge hoop, has it outside the 3-point arc. Gets the pick from Wallace. Shoots it. Gets it. Stoudemire has a dozen. 103-101. The Blazers have the lead for the first time since, I believe it was 25-24 at the end of one quarter.
And Portland continues to put a little pressure on the Clippers, trying to get the ball out of McGinnis' hands. That's what was so effective in the fourth.
103-101, Portland leads it. Lamar Odom looks into Miles. Makes the tough catch in traffic. Forces it up, can't get it in. Rebound Olowokandi. It's on the floor. Jump ball. They'll jump it up at the Clipper foul line. Again, it'll be Olowokandi against a little guy, but that didn't work before.
No, you remember the last time that really cost them.
Resulted in a basket. Remember I mentioned earlier when the Clippers missed the technical foul shot? Like it was Jeff McGinnis?
Yep.
Clippers were way out in front. Didn't seem to care at all. Would they like to have that one back? There'd be no overtime. And Lamar made 1 out of 2 late in the fourth quarter.
Here's a similar jump ball. Olowokandi should win the tap.
The Clippers have McGinnis, Odom, and Miles all in a position to get the ball. Piatkowski will come in. Miles will come out for L.A. Have to control this jump ball because you need to score before the Blazers get another look at it. Clippers down by 2 in overtime. Olowokandi tapped it this time. Odom has it. Over to Jeff McGinnis. The Blazers have gotten back into the game defensively. Corey McGinnis. McGinnis leans. Shoots and misses. Odom gets the rebound. Has it skipped away. Wells has it. Here come the Blazers.
And Wells nearly traveled.
Smith into the front court to Bonzi Wells. He'll fly to the hole. Missed the shot. Rebound. Wallace fights for it. Saves it inside to Smith. Smith pass underneath. Slam dunk by Wells. Wells with the bucket. 105-101. Blazers by 4. Lamar Odom into the offensive end of the ball. Odom running left-handed. No good. Rebound taken by Pippen. The Blazers playing like champions. Champions they aspire to be this season.
Now against Detroit on Monday night, they were down 4 in overtime also and came back to win it.
They beat the Clippers. Wallace has it on the baseline. Clippers got to stop the foul. Foul's going to be called. Free throws for Rasheed Wallace. Olowokandi with a foul. And free throws for Rasheed Wallace. Bonzi Wells wanted to have Greg Willard call a technical foul on Alvin Gentry.
Well, he's hot. He thinks Lamar Odom was fouled on that previous drive to the goal.
Wallace at the line. He's made 5 out of 6 tonight. 26 points for Rasheed Wallace. Wallace settles in. Law is just getting whipped and whipped up one side and down the other in every state in the union, it seems like. Wallace makes the free throw. There's the guy, David Stoudemire, who forced the overtime with an incredible 3.
A lean double pump. Line drive 3.
The lead is 5. Now it's 6. Wallace makes them both. Alvin Gentry will take time. Still a ton of time to go. 3:05 remaining in overtime. Portland leads the Clippers 107 to 101.
It's about the first time you put on a uniform. It's about discovering the spirit of the game at an early age. It's about giving 110%, because that's the way the game is played. It's about living a child's dream and playing the game you love.
Continues
Your Anaheim Angels. It's about baseball.
Stop doing that.
Bite into the cheesy gordita crunch and you'll be rocked by a crunchy taco wrapped in warm flatbread with a melted 3-cheese blend and spiked with a zesty pepper jack sauce.
You got cheese on your face. You a big disgrace.
The cheesy gordita crunch, only at Taco Bell.
3:05 to go in the Clippers' 10th overtime game of the year. Damon Stoudemire made it happen here in overtime, just as he did at the end of regulation. Then Bonzi Wells inside.
Well, this was after a mad scramble, and Steve Smith found him underneath.
And the Clippers will bring the ball in.
That pretty much sums it up. Stoudemire has been shut out for the first 3 quarters by McGinnis. Outplayed.
Spaghetti has it in the front court. The LA Clippers, that's what they have to score. This possession to keep their hopes alive. Piatkowski turns and shoots a 3. Bingo!
It's kind of what happened in Detroit. They were down 4 and Pike hit a big 3. This time down 6. He cuts the lead in half.
107-104 Portland. Now you need a stop with 2:40 to go in the overtime. Bonzi Wells. Wallace. And big Rasheed Wallace makes a huge hoop. He has 30 points. The Clipper deficit is 5 now. 2.5 minutes to go in the overtime period. Jeff McGinnis outside the arc. Comes to Piatkowski. Gets another one. Not hesitant to shoot now. 109-106, the Blazers by 3.
Don't give up. Still plenty of time. Just like you said, get a stop here.
2 minutes remain. Bonzi Wells. Pippen shakes off the defender. Scores.
Well, he doesn't look like a guy who's been out 9 games.
111-106, the Blazers inside the 2-minute mark. We're in overtime again. 3rd time this week, believe it or not. Piatkowski for 3. Bingo! Piatkowski is on fire. 111-109 Portland.
Right in front of the Portland bench. Coach Dunleavy going nuts.
Bonzi Wells against Piatkowski. Can they stop these guys now? Scottie Pippen to Wells.
There's your chance right there.
Rebound. Rasheed Wallace of Portland went through about 3 sets of Clipper hands with 1:18 to go. They have to stop him again now. Portland by 2 in the overtime period. Wallace against the Candyman. Candy out of bounds in LA. Michael Candy makes the best defensive plays ever made. The Clippers are bringing in a chance to tie it. 1:08 to go in the overtime. Jeff McGinnis brings it into the front court. McGinnis outside the arc. They want Piatkowski. Smith is all over him. He gets the screen from Oliver Candy. In deep. The shot. The score. It's tied. The Clippers a chance to take the lead. McGinnis with the goal. He'll go to the line. Bonzi Wells has just fouled out.
What a cut by Corey Maggette. And the seal inside. He wasn't going to settle for the turnaround jumper. Wells out of the game. Maggette a chance to put the Clippers in the lead. Look at that reaction from Lamar Odom.
The Clippers down by 6 in overtime. Come back to tie. Odom having some words with Smith and with Pippen. Maggette shows Pippen away. So let me get to the free throw line.
Exactly.
I like that too.
Me too.
111-111.
McGetty for the lead. He's got it. That's got to feel good, considering Corey missed that one.
112, 111 Los Angeles. What a ball game. We're in overtime. Final minute of play. Scottie Pippen goes to Wallace.
Michael's got him out pretty far.
Go to the goal. It's knocked away. Taken by Piatkowski to McGinnis. Clippers have the ball, a 1-point lead. 31 seconds to go in the overtime. 8 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. McGinnis into the front court. One of the best games of the season in the NBA. McGinnis near sideline in front of the court and bench down to our left. Green promote him. McGinnis goes the whole lead. He scores! Corey McGinnis! He takes it in from the right side. Timeout Portland. The Clippers lead by 3. Play by Corey McGetty.
What a shot. Look at him hang in the air and hold it with one hand. That looked like Dr. J holding the ball, one of his heroes as a child. McGetty, Wallace right there in his face. Really nowhere to go. Although McGetty's spacing didn't allow for a dish to him because Wallace right in between. And the celebration has begun here. The bench going nuts. Quentin Richardson, Piatkowski. There comes Q and Darius. Q's like roughing him up.
The Clippers have a foul to give. So their first foul would not send the Blazers to the line, which they might like to do at some point here with 13 seconds to go.
This was a huge play by Michael Oliver, getting Wallace spinning into the lane, and then it trickled off his leg. Odom came and hit it off the foot of Wallace.
That's Michael's best defensive play ever against, one of the great players in the game.
Considering the magnitude of the moment, I agree.
For sure. The Clippers up by 18 early in the fourth quarter. Blow it. Wind up going into overtime. Go behind by 6 in overtime. They come back and lead by 3 with Corey McGetty getting 2 field goals and a free throw in the final minute. Wallace out there with Schrempf, with Stoudemire, with Pippen, and with Smith.
And you know Portland thought they had this game won. As they walked out to start overtime, they were smiling. Knew they had dodged a bullet. Figured it was over.
In the same situation in regulation, down by 3, final possession, they were able to get a 3 and force the overtime. They have to do it a second time. Smith from midcourt will bring it in for L.A. Both teams with plenty of timeouts remaining. The Clippers a foul to give. So if the Blazers use 6 or 7 seconds, the Clippers will commit a foul and make them go through it all over again. They have to wait the timeout. Good job by Los Angeles. Blazers take time. They'll go to the bench now and reset the offense, and Alvin Gentry will have his team huddle around him. I mean, when have you seen a better ball game? I mean, this is as good as it gets.
We haven't.
For sure. I don't care whether you're talking this year, last year, any year. It doesn't get much better than this. Eric Piatkowski doing a huge job with 8 points to bring the Clippers literally back from the dead, and then Corey McGetty finishes them off.
Where did that come from? Mike had only had the 1 bucket the whole game. A couple of those, he just flung them up there. This one, Wells is just standing there. Watch this. He'll turn and face. Uh-oh. Wells says, too late. That was the second one. Coach Dunleavy just said, no, don't let him get that open. What a shot by Pike.
So the Clipper fans have gone from elation in the fourth quarter to devastation at the end of regulation to, feeling absolutely lost and hopeless early in the fourth quarter to now feeling elation again and hope, but a little bit more cautious maybe now than they were in the fourth quarter.
Well, let's just say this. This is a team who I think grew up on the road trip. They beat a Cleveland team coming from behind. They beat a Detroit team in overtime. Got that proverbial monkey off their back by winning their first overtime game.
Corey McGetty, how happy I am for him. The hardest working young player on this terrific young basketball team. Lamar Odom been setting the table all night long. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Now the Clippers need one more stop. Remember, they can foul without sending the Blazers to the line. Stoudemire made the big three at the end of regulation. We'll get to Wallace. He'll shoot a three from the top. Bingo! I don't believe it. We're tied again. The Clippers don't call time. 114, 114. Corey Maggette shoots for the win. It's short at the buzzer. We're going to double overtime. Can you believe it? Alvin Gentry saying, I wanted a timeout, guys. I wanted a timeout. He never got it. The Clippers not able to foul. And Rasheed Wallace forces the overtime with a huge three-pointer. Wow.
It's just a simple pick and roll. You put 2 3-point shooters involved, Stoudemire and Wallace. Wallace has made 30 of those this year, so you know he can step out and shoot it, and Candy can't get back. Somebody needed to recover there.
Oh, boy. 114, 114.
I tell you what, there are no bad players in the NBA.
Look at that Clipper face. No, this can't be so.
No.
This can't be so. Just hoping against hope that maybe somehow, some way, Corey Maggette will be able to make the shot that would win the game and end this way. Wallace made the huge three at the end of the first overtime. Stoudemire made the huge three at the end of regulation.
How much does either team have left? Fortunately, they didn't play last night, either team.
How much do we have left? I'm worn out. Voice is gone.
I'm letting you go after it, too.
114 all. Two huge shots for the Blazers. They're down by 3 at the end of regulation.
This one, with less than 3 seconds and Stoudemire jumping between 2 players, it looks like a pass. And this one, a little more solid. You give a guy this good, this much time at the end of the game, that's just too good a look. I know Olowokedi's running after him. Oh, Alvin Gentry trying to put a little English on it, but you got to make guys miss. They did everything they could against Stoudemire.
It's tough coaching this game, folks. It is so tough. Maggette and Odom and Olowokedi be out there along with McGinnis and Eric Piatkowski. It's been something. Eric Piatkowski comes over and said, how did he get so open?
Yeah.
Talking about Rasheed Wallace.
He was in disbelief.
Clippers were desperate to foul somebody. Well, Wallace was so open, nobody could get a hand on him.
I think both teams deserve a standing ovation right now as we start second overtime.
Michael Olowokedi will jump for the Clippers. Who's going to step in for the Blazers? Well, Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
They've won every jump ball tonight except for one concession down here when Stoudemire was in against Olowokedi. And Wallace steals that one. So the Blazers have the ball. We're tied at 114. Stoudemire works the left sideline against Jeff McGinnis. He'll fire an 18-footer. Rebound Maggette for L.A. Well, he made that basket to start the first overtime. Clippers bring it back. Would love to get the first score.
And Pippen now checking Eric Piatkowski for the Blazers.
Mike might not get a real good look here in the overtime period, that means. Now he picked up on a switch, and a foul will be called. Steve Smith gets the foul. His first. Maggette will bring it in, the non-shooting foul. 3 timeouts, 3 team fouls added to the totals here in the second overtime period. Gives the ball over to McGinnis. McGinnis pick and roll with Odom with 5 in the shot clock. Shoots the jumper for the lead, gets it.
Great shot, great play. He's so good on that side of the floor.
Jeff McGinnis gets the goal. He has 18 points. Really playing great basketball now. Clippers lead at 116-114. Damon Stoudemire into the front court. Stoudemire looks to Wallace. Works around his screen. Goes to Rasheed to the baseline. Shoots over Odom and ties the game.
And again, Michael Olowokandi, same pick and roll. Didn't need to give up on the play and go after Stoudemire. You got to stay attached to Wallace.
116. 3:40 to go in the second overtime period. Jeff McGinnis with the ball. Looks to Odom. Battling with Pippen. Lamar has it. Works on Scottie. Spins inside. Gets the ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Portland ball. Just the defense was better than the offense. The Blazers bring it up in a tie ball game. Ralph Lawler and Mike Smith on Fox Sports Radio and Fox Sports Net 2 in a classic encounter here.
This time Wallace got good position.
Short, way short, and McGetty flies from nowhere to get the rebound. Clippers have the ball. We're tied in overtime with 3 minutes to go.
You notice Coach Gentry's taking the tie off.
The tie is gone. The shirt, the coat are next. Olowokandi works the wing. Gets the ball to Odom. Hayekowski lets Smith fly by. For three. Too long. Rebound Stoudemire. Blazers bring it back. Tied at 116. David goes baseline. Blocked by Hayekowski. Stoudemire gets it back. Pippen runs to the hole. Loses the ball. Foul on Wallace. Rasheed Wallace talking over here to Hugh Hollins. He already has one technical.
And Pippen had a mouthful there for Hugh as well. That's 2 fouls on the Blazers here in the overtime. One more, the Clippers will shoot free throw.
Jeff McGinnis will bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Tied at 116. 2.5 to go in the overtime period. McGinnis looks to Olowokandi. Michael spins inside. Left-handed hook in and out. Rebound Wallace. Blazers bring it back. We're stuck at 116. Pippen, a great move to the goal, and he gets the field goal with the left hand. Portland on top. 118-116. 2 minutes to go in the second overtime period. Jeff McGinnis will work pick and roll with Odom. In the lane, the runner. No good. Boy, he takes that shot 8 times out of 10. Pippen a rebound. Ahead to Stoudemire. The lob. And Smith taps it home. The lead is 4 for the Blazers. 1:48 to go. McGinnis calls timeout. Timeout LA. 1:45 to go in the second overtime period. The Portland Trail Blazers lead the Clippers 120 to 116.
Do you need cash but are worried about getting the right deal? If you need cash to pay off bills for home improvements or just to spend as you like and you want the loan set up on your terms, call this toll-free number now. You'll know in 10 minutes or less if you qualify for up to $75,000 or more. And if you do, you could have a check in as little as 2 weeks. An Advanta loan specialist will work with you to design a loan that fits your individual needs. Fixed or adjustable rate, terms to fit your budget and your financial goals, even if you've had credit problems in the past. Advanta has been helping homeowners get the cash they need for nearly 50 years. And Advanta was recently named one of America's most admired companies by Fortune magazine. So if you need cash fast, call Advanta or see us online. There's no quicker, easier way to get the money you need. Don't miss out. Call now. If you need cash, call Advanta now at 1-800-395-3254. In 10 minutes or less, you could be pre-approved for up to $75,000 or more. Call now, 1-800-395-3254.
The amazing thing is we have this much fun at Clipper games a lot. And there's more coming up Monday night. The Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks, one of the great show teams in the NBA with Michael Finley and Dirk Nowitzki, now with Juwan Howard. Clippers and the Mavericks, that'll be Monday night, 7:30 at Staples Center. Visit any Ticketmaster outlet or call 1-800-4-NBA-TICKS. We hope you can be here. This is what just seems to go on night after night, our 10th overtime.
Well, that doesn't even take into account how many games have been decided by 5 points or less. The Clippers, one thing they've shown all year, they never give up. Incredible comeback there in the first OT. Hayekowski and McGetty leading the way. Can they do it again? Down 4 here with 1:45 to go.
Lamar Odom, he may have to do something special here now. The Clippers trail 120-116. 1:45 to go. We're in the second overtime. And Jeff McGinnis will push it up. McGinnis into the front court. Clippers need to score here. Odom a long way. did everything right except finish it off.
Boy, the shot seemed like it should have dropped. Hit the rim twice.
1:19 to go. Blazers by 4 in our second overtime period. Into Wallace. Third, fifth. Clippers have life. Trailing by 4. 1:10 to go. Jeff McGinnis pushes the ball up quickly. Smith is shadowing Piatkowski. McGinnis draws it, scores, and he's fouled. That's what you needed. He has both Clipper buckets in the overtime period.
He had a
three-point play.
He had an idea coming up the floor. He told Piatkowski to clear out the wing, drew the contact. Wallace going way up after it. And McGinnis, the reaction. What a game he's having.
We talked about how well he does going to his right. He's hit a couple of big hoops going to his left here tonight. This could cut it to 1 now. McGinnis at the line. The free throw is good. It's 120-119. Seatbelts have been fastened for so long, I'm getting numb. 1 point Portland lead. Final minute of the second overtime. Stoudemire runs to the basket, lay it up, no good. Clippers get the ball, a chance to take the lead. Piatkowski on the breakaway, go to the hole, lay it out, he didn't make it, but he's fouled. Free throws for Eric Piatkowski. Oh, we'd like to go do that one again. The Clippers are down all over the court. Spaghetti down, he sprained an ankle. Odom lying flat on his back in exhaustion. Physical and mental. Piatkowski will shoot 2. Best foul shooter on the ball club percentage-wise, 83%. Can tie it with 1. Give the Clippers the lead with 2. Spaghetti is cramping up or whether he twisted an ankle. He limps off the court. Miles will replace him.
But he can't go out yet. After the first free throw, they'll let him out. This one is huge.
Will step up there. Lamar, 15 minutes of exhausting action. Free throw. 14 for Piatkowski, all in the fourth quarter in the overtime. 120-120. Here we go again. This is for the lead. Long. Just long enough. Yep. 121-120. Clippers by 1. 45 seconds to go. Stoudemire brings it back. We're in a second overtime. Wallace. He's Detlef Schrempf. He misses. Odom rebound. Clippers have the ball. They have the lead. They have hope. 5 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. Jeff McGinnis brings it up. McGinnis with a basketball. 12 in the shot clock. 16 game clock. 8 in the shot clock. McGinnis spinning. Piatkowski loses slip. Shoots. Misses. Rebound. Odom battles. It comes out to McGinnis. Clippers don't need to shoot now. They get the ball to Odom. It's going to be over. Timeout is no. Foul is called. Free throws coming for Los Angeles. Clippers will go to the line with 3 seconds to go. Free throws for Jeff McGinnis, their second best foul shooter.
Look at Cherokee Parks. He can't bear to look.
I'd like to borrow his towel. Odom seated in the backcourt. McGinnis to shoot 2. Hey, if he makes them both, the Blazers can call timeout, and for a third time tonight, they can force another overtime with a three-pointer. If they do it, I'm going home. Come on, Jeff. He's got one of them. 6 points in the overtime for McGinnis.
This place is going nuts.
122-120 LA.
Here's the big one right here.
Hasn't been a better game in the NBA this year. In years, maybe. He gets them both. Timeout Portland. For the third time tonight, they are forced to make a 3 to extend the game another frame. The difference is now they only have 3 seconds. The Clippers have a foul to give.
The only thing I can think of, Ralph, the image that keeps coming in my mind is what kind of respect must the Trailblazers have for this Clipper team coming back. Here's that final look by Piatkowski. This offensive rebound might win you the ball game. Odom once, taps it twice. McGinnis gets it. He's fouled immediately by a very smart Damon Stoudemire. He knew the situation.
Glad you get a look at that on television. I saw none of it with Coach Gentry standing right in front of me.
No wonder you were saying it's over.
Oh, yeah.
Right away.
3 seconds remain now. And I would think the Clippers will foul whoever catches the ball immediately.
Well, why not commit 2 fouls? The one to waste, and then go ahead and foul again. And not let Portland shoot a 3.
Okay, the Clippers finished with a 7-0 run. The final 145 after trailing 121-16 with 145 to go. Wow. 2 free throws by Piatkowski. 7 points by McGinnis in the second overtime period. That's the only 2 guys that have scored for LA.
That's their 9 points. Mike just says to me, one more time? No, let's not do it. Clipper players waving their hands and the fans respond.
The fans have been standing for the last 45 minutes. Everybody in the building is on their feet.
Somebody take another timeout?
Yeah, the Blazers used another one. They'll go to the sidelines and talk to Mike Dunleavy. They figure it doesn't matter unless you can't get the ball in bounds. Clippers beat him here 90-89 on February 3rd. That was a major upset. Clippers in the 76ers. What a ball game that should be with Allen Iverson and Dikembe Mutombo. Tuesday, March 20th. You got to start getting your tickets well in advance now, folks, for these Clipper ball games. 5th sellout of the season tonight. So don't wait for the last minute. Do it now. Clippers and the 76ers. 1-800-4-NBA-TICKS. I'd suggest you call. The minute this game is over. I think these folks are having fun. Young lads staying out kind of late tonight, isn't they? Aren't we all?
I got all my gang here tonight. It's going to be a real late one for them. We got to play these guys again next Thursday?
In Portland. Play them twice in the next month in Portland. The Clippers will bring it in.
And all 5 Blazers, 3-point shooters.
Both teams showing incredible heart. The Blazers will bring it in. 3.1 seconds to go. Second overtime. Clippers lead by 3. Scottie Pippen will be the trigger man. Pippen has it. They're hunting for Smith. They go to Wallace. He'll turn. They foul him. Just barely got that foul before the shot. Only 1 second went off the clock.
There's the foul to waste. Boy, Coach Dunleavy all the way out to half court. Scottie Pippen about to have a coronary, too. He thought it was in the act of shooting.
It was just barely before the act of shooting.
That's the risk, I guess, you run.
Yeah, you do indeed, because if he goes ahead and makes a 4-point play.
Well, Wallace does a great job of throwing those arms up after the play. I say do it again. Maybe on the catch.
2.1 seconds. Clippers by 3. Pippen.
Here comes Wallace again, late.
They go to Smith. He turns for 3.
And it doesn't happen again. The third time was a charm. The Los Angeles Clippers win in double overtime.
Unbelievable finish. Steve Smith even got a good look at it, turning the other way. Jeff McGinnis, what a game. This place is going berserk. The Trailblazer, Steve Smith congratulating Corey McGinty.
That's 4 wins in a row for the Los Angeles Clippers. The first time since '97. The first time since the 95-96 season. The Clippers have beaten the Blazers twice. The Clippers head to the locker room.
Oh, I haven't been involved in a game like this in my whole life. Player, broadcaster, whatever. It's been a lot of fun.
For Mike Smith, I'm Ralph Lawler saying so long from Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. The final score in double overtime. The Clippers beat the Portland Trail Blazers 123-120. Be sure to join us again on Monday night for our next...